Good morning, everyone. This is State Climatologist Gary McManus with your Mesonet Weather Report. Well, it's certainly gotten quiet around here over the last 7 to 10 days. That's allowed us to sort of take stock of where we are with the drought, make all the changes that are coming from the last month and a half of rain, and so we're finally at a stopping point on those changes. Let's take a look at the newest map and see where we're at. Well, if you're basically anywhere but far northwest Oklahoma in the Panhandle, you're in pretty good shape, at least according to the drought monitor. We still have moderate drought out across most of the Panhandle, but then we have that severe drought across the eastern Beaver and western Harper down into Roger Mills counties. So, still some severe drought up there, but we have whittled the drought down across most of the main body of the state, just a little bit of those abnormally dry conditions. So, at least for those folks up in the northwest, we're doing pretty good. And believe it or not, it's not a cause for concern just yet, but we are working on another dry spell. So we're up to 7 days, probably go 7 to 10 days before we get some good rains in here. But for West Oklahoma, where the forecast isn't so great, we're liable to see this to continue. So at least with this map of days across the Mesonet without a quarter inch of rainfall in a single day, we are up a week and more. So we definitely need some rain again. Now, if we look at the 30-day rainfall map, still looks pretty good. Again, some of these rains are starting to age out a little bit, but you can see that area up in northwest Oklahoma that hasn't received the good rains that the rest of the state has seen. Basically 2 to 3 inches, a little bit more, a little bit less here and there. So when we take a look at the rainfall outlook for the next week, the good news is we are in spring, so we're not so apt to go on those really long dry spells. We do see increased odds of above normal precipitation across the entire state, but especially across the eastern 2/3 or so of the state. So at least we're seeing some of those rain chances go up. I wanted to emphasize, the changes we've seen over the last 6 months in the U.S. Drought Monitor. This graph shows the Drought Monitor depiction, so all those colors represent the differing intensities of the Drought Monitor for Oklahoma, starting in August 1st on that left-hand side, going all the way to the latest map on the right-hand side. You can see we did spur a big amount of growth and a lot of intensity there in the fall, where we had a lot of that extreme drought, that red color. And then we had the wettest November on record. So there you can see that November drought depiction dropped rapidly, and then we did pretty good through the winter. But then we saw the drought kick up once again as we got into the spring. So it was just 2 to 3 months after that wettest November on record, had very similar rainfall to what we've seen in May. And then we had the drought kick up again. The good news is we're in the springtime. We're in the rainiest part of the year. Hopefully we won't have to worry about these extended dry spells, and we'll get some rain in here quick. That's it for this time. We'll see you next time on the Mesonet Weather Report.